Hi Selaina, I got your comment on my last video that you were interested in what vitamins and supplements and things I had around the kitchen because you're going for your consult on October 30th and you're gearing up for surgery. So congratulations to the first leg of your journey. And I'm going to move the camera down and show you what my vitamins are. Okay. First thing in the morning, I take a B complex, I take an iron, I take a biotin, and I take a multivitamin. Iron and calcium cannot be taken together because the calcium will override the iron. You need to give your body 2 hours to absorb the iron before you take any calcium. So these 4 things I take at 5 o'clock in the morning. 2 hours later, between 7 and 8, I take my calcium, Citracal, and I take an omega-3 6-9. This is heart healthy, and it also helps you poop, keeps you regular. So that's taken 2 hours after the iron. So this is 5 o'clock in the morning, that's 7 o'clock in the morning. Now my alarm goes off at noon. I take my second calcium and I take my second omega-3 6-9. Okay, so that's my third dose of the day, but it's my second calcium, second omega-3 6-9. At 5 o'clock, my alarm goes off. I take my second dose of my multivitamin. So it's my 4th time taking pills, my second multivitamin. Remember, multivitamins have iron in them. So again, I wait 2 hours, and now I'm taking my 5th supplement vitamin for the day, my 3rd calcium, my 3rd omega-3 6-9. Okay? So that's my vitamin and supplement regimen. Sorry if I made you all seasick with the rocking around. Also, the sublingual B12s, they were my lifesaver around 2 or 3 months out. I would get very lethargic and need to take afternoon naps for like no reason at all. And I found that if I just popped one of those bad boys under my tongue, within about half an hour, I got a little more peppy, a little more vibrant. Discussing when you first get home from the hospital, majority of us get gas pain. I did not poop for about 5 days post-op. And with all the gas trapped in my body, it hurt. It definitely brought the pain level up. The minute I'm going to be blunt here, but the minute I farted, which a poop followed not long after, I felt like $1 million. So pooping and farting are very good post-op. The lady who I had to share a room with, the day after her surgery, she crapped her bed. She had diarrhea from one end of the room to the other, where I couldn't poop for 5 days. So it's a very individual thing. As a matter of fact, she pooped the bed twice, folks. That was nasty. Anyway, fluids are most important. Anytime you can add a protein mix to anything that you ingest is all positive in your favor. You're not going to be able to tolerate high protein foods for a while. So if you eat yogurt, throw some protein mix in there. Cottage cheese, add the protein mix. Sugar-free pudding, low-fat cream soups, any of those things. Scrambled eggs. I would sneak protein powder in anything that I could. My caretaker post-op, I used to tell her, don't tell me what you're putting the protein powder in. And switch it up. Serve me a scrambled egg with no protein powder and then serve me another one with it in there. Because I didn't want to know. I didn't want to have that preconceived notion that the food was going to suck because it had protein powder in it. So anytime you can add it, definitely add it. It's only going to help you recover quicker. Protein is the key to the rest of your life. Water and protein. That will make you successful post-op. Also, you'll get onto the soft food stage. I love the Quaker Oatmeal Weight Control. I also love the South Beach protein meal bars. These have 18 grams of sugar alcohol. If you are a dumper, and I don't think you're going to know till you actually dump, but if you're a dumper, I only recommend eating half at a time. I am not a dumper. I can eat one of these bad boys. But I couldn't eat a full bar till I was like 5 months out. So I could only eat half to maybe 2/3 until I was about 5 months out. Your best friend right here. Oh my God. You're going to love Splenda. I can't have coffee without it. Also, I'm a big fan of the Gen Soy products. They have soy nuts and soy crisps. If you are a nosher and you absolutely have to have that feeling that you're, sticking your hand in a bag and munching on something, that's a good alternative. Doritos, potato chips, Fritos, Cheetos, I haven't touched them. I wouldn't even think of touching them. It ain't happening. Not in this lifetime. My guilty pleasure is pretzels. Also, food that you may not tolerate. Please pay close attention to your body. There are people who become lactose intolerant post-op. Milk is a wonderful source of protein. It's great to mix protein drinks with and your pudding and all that good stuff. But if you are lactose intolerant, it could just be temporary, so don't freak out if you are. Just switch to soy milk. You'll do fine. Also, the type of protein, there are two types. There's whey protein, W-H-E-Y, which is an animal product protein, and there is soy protein. Soy protein is a plant product protein. Our bodies absorb animal protein better than plant. So it's preferred that you have whey protein, but if you become whey intolerant, switch to the soy. You're just going to have to ingest more of it. Also, highly recommend food journaling. Couple different reasons. One, you've got to know how many grams of protein you're getting in your body a day. It's your job to hit your protein requirements, period. You also have to record how much fluid you're taking in. You will find that it is a struggle. You are not even going to come close to hitting what your requirements are when you're fresh out of surgery. But it is your job to track your fluid and protein because it's your job to strive to get more in the next day. So your challenge is to yourself to constantly be trying to up those two things. The other reason I recommend journaling is because, again, your body, you're like a baby. You don't know what your body's going to tolerate. You have no idea what's going to agree with you or not agree with you. And you are going to slowly introduce foods. And it's important for you to journal what you tried and how you reacted to it. Because if you do become intolerant to something, if you don't have a journal to look back in, you may not be able to figure out what's causing you to feel sick. And I just hear too many stories of people that go through nauseousness and vomiting, and I feel horrible for them. And I think to myself, why did that not ever happen to me? Like, is my surgeon that great? Which he is, don't get me wrong, he's wonderful. But I just thought to myself, like, why am I not having those problems? I'm 6 months post-op. I have never once felt nauseous. I've never once thrown up. I have never once had an upset stomach. The only time I ever had something crazy happen was I got the foamies. And it's because I ate deli ham too quickly. Now when I get deli ham, I have them chip it. So I let the machine do the work. Anyway, so that is my information and what I have to share. And if I forgot something, let me know. I'll be happy to talk about it. But as you can tell, I have jabberjaws. I'll go on forever. So good luck, Selaina. Good luck to all your other pre-oppers. And keep me posted on how you're doing.